We are back to Shake It Up, live from the Cat and Fiddle, corner of John Street South at Augusta in Hamilton. You are listening to CanuckTunes.ca. All Canadian, always. Here we are with our host. Please don't go away. Here is famous Framus.
Woo. Start my own applause. Thank you so much, Gary. We're in for a treat, folks.
You're in for a big treat.
There's two gentlemen in front of me, and they are a one-of-a-kind experience. And without further ado, we're going to introduce the Jesse James Medicine Show. People, put your hands together. Jesse James Medicine Show.
Tonight we ride!
Do you remember when we were young? It wasn't enough just to make a fuss. Now I'm writing songs and telling lies, hitching rides on the back of the bus and Going nowhere, but I'm headed fast. Do anything just to make it last. I wanna see that song on the radio. Hey ho, let's go. Well, let me tell you that I ain't no saint, and I wouldn't cry if I told you a lie, but I'll save you a seat you can trust on the back of the bus. But let me ask you what you're gonna do when the whole world comes down on you. Life catches up to the best of us on the back of the bus. Do you remember when we were young? It wasn't enough just to make a fuss. Now I'm writing songs and telling lies, hitching rides on the back of the bus and going nowhere, but I'm headed fast. Do anything just to make it last. I wanna hear that song on the radio. Hey ho, let's go. Well, let me tell you that I ain't no saint, and I wouldn't cry if I told you a lie, but I'll save you a seat you can trust on the back of the bus. But let me ask you what you're gonna do when the whole world comes down on you. Life catches up to the best of us on the back of the bus. Hey Jesse, what time is it?
5 a.m. Wake the day, first 5 days in a row. A long night, not enough shut-eye time to get this show on the road. My back is broke, that ain't no joke. I feel a little worse for wear. I'm going to the wolves and I'm fighting with bulls. Man, it's a jungle out there. This working alive got me buried alive. Can't live this way, I'll work no play. Got white noise in my ear, wish it would disappear. This working life has got me buried alive. Punch the clock, ready or not, that might go safety first. But I'm stuck with the guy who nearly lost both eyes on a job that must have been cursed. All the time I lost my mind, don't know what I do this for. Cause I'm not crazy and I'm not lazy, but I don't want to work anymore. This working alive got me buried alive. Can't live this way, I'll work no play. Got white noise in my ear, wish it would disappear. This working alive has got me buried alive. Go! Working alive got me buried alive. Can't live this way, I'll work no play. Got white noise in my ear, wish it would disappear. 1, 2, 3, 8. This working life has got me buried alive. This working alive got me buried alive.
Jesse James,
Ooh,
Medicine Show, everybody.
All right, folks, we're going to keep things going with another song off our debut record, which we have for sale. It is on Spotify right now, so check it out. I hear voices in my head. I hear voices long gone and dead. I hear voices of the friends I knew. I hear voices telling me what to do. And now I'm headed home. When the truth it will be shown. I've been gone so long since the war been on, and now I'm headed home, but I don't know what I'll find. Do they even know that I'm still alive? And now I'm headed home, and the truth, it will be shown. Will they see the deeds I've done? Will they recognize the long lost son? Or will they just pretend that nothing's changed? Out of sight, out of mind, forgotten again. And now I'm headed home, when the truth, it will be shown.
Nice work. Jesse James Medicine Show, everybody. Nice work, boys. You guys are two people, but you're one thing, man. You are juggling flaming chainsaws and spinning broken plates all at once.
And a bag of chips, too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Hopefully this means people will come and see us then, you know?
Yeah, man.
You guys are all about live.
Yeah, live.
You guys are all
That's
about
just
live.
James
Nobody's
Med's
doing
show.
what you guys are doing.
That's
man.
where you live when it's live.
Nobody's doing what you guys are doing.
I
And how did
appreciate
you
that.
how did you put this madness together? This wasn't over an acoustic guitar and a
Equal
cup of
parts
tea.
his madness, equal parts my madness. you know, we-
Frustration, anger,
How did your madness crash
disappointment.
into his madness?
Oh, we were in a band before this that was going nowhere and doing nothing. And there wasn't much we could do about it because I was playing drums and he was playing guitar. We didn't have any say in anything, so we just, screw this.
You were like hired guns in this other band?
yeah, basically.
Essentially, yeah,
so
pretty much.
It's like if we're going to play music we want to play, we're going to have to write it, and we're going to have to sing it. We're going to have to do the whole thing. So.
And we couldn't find a drummer to do what we wanted to do, so James goes, well,
And
fuck
I'm a
it,
big fan
I'll
of
do it myself.
MacGyver. I'm a big fan of MacGyver, so,
Right, absolutely.
just...
Well, just look at
And-
you guys have
and
MacGyvered a whole
Art Attack and
In
all
case
that
you
stuff,
couldn't
so-
tell, you know?
a whole back line, a whole front
Yeah,
line,
man.
a whole side line. You guys
Yeah.
have done.
So it was just like we just wanted to play the music we wanted to play, and the only way we were going to get to do that is by doing it yourself. So.
And how long
Yeah.
ago was this? You guys
Oh my
meet
God!
up? And,
Don't,
10
don't
years?
tell him. Shh, I already
Oh,
told you.
sorry, too late. I should
I like
have
to, I like
told
to
you.
say a decade if we're going to say it. It makes it
Yeah,
sound
say
more
one
impactful.
Decade, yeah.
One
that's
decade.
weight
Not,
to it.
not 10 years, one decade. It's a lot
decade.
easier that way.
But a
Jesse
decade
James,
has more weight than 10 years.
Exactly.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, did everybody get their 50-50 tickets, by the way?
Ooh.
We're all sold in? We want to do the draw now? All right, we're going to do the draw now. Jesse, you got the honors, man.
I got the honors.
Yeah, you're going to pick the winner.
I've never been.
There's three
I'd
draws.
rather
Oh.
take that 20 that's on top of the speaker.
Sorry, say that again, Kimberly.
There's going to be 3 draws.
Okay, Gary's going to handle this draw.
Gary's got the handling.
So the first 2 draws are going to be for a handy-dandy Canada cap, which I will hold Leslie.
Canada
Both
cap,
Canada
proudly
caps.
Canadian,
Proudly Canadian, just like Canuck Tunes.
just like Canuck Tunes. All right,
And the first winner of the first hat, Jesse, if I may.
Jesse, grab a ticket.
Last 4 digits.
Last 4 numbers, Jesse.
Last 4. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you picked the Ramones fan. I can only count to 4. So, what do we got here?
This is for the gray cap or beige cap.
Well, Mr. Beige or Ms. Beige or, whatever beige you want to be.
Retirement beige.
Retirement Beige. 2156.
2156. 2156.
2156.
Hey!
Pickup sticks. 2156.
Angel.
Bingo.
Hey,
Johnny, you already got a great
see, it's a
hat,
trick.
man.
You got to give me your hat and you get that hat. John, you got to give me that hat and you get the other one. So like it's a trade pretty much,
He's
right?
got a great hat.
Sorry, no one told you.
Second draw is for the red ball cap.
All right. Drum roll, please. We have 2213.
2213.
Those are two numbers. 22 and
Whoa,
13 are two
we've
numbers.
got a winner.
Ah! Everybody loves Glenn. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
there's
give
one
me
more.
the ticket
Yeah.
that you won with. What was the number?
Oh, one more. Drum roll,
What
please.
was the number you drew?
We have 2210.
2210.
This is for $45 million.
$45,000.
$45.
$45 million. Get out of the way. It's mine.
2210. Who's got the money? Who's in the money?
221. If you don't claim it, it goes to us. It goes to us. Perfect.
Anyone? 2210.
Hey, we're eating dinner tonight.
Check your tickets, 2210. So shall we
Anyone? Bueller.
move along?
You want to try another one? Gonna redraw.
Let's try another one.
Let's
All right.
redraw.
Final drum roll, please, and thank you. And we have. Oh, it's upside down. 2269.
Ooh, 2269.
2269, feeling fine.
Oh!
Catherine is a winner.
Well done, Catherine. Well done.
Congratulations.
And that concludes the draw.
11,500 Canadian.
Thanks for playing.
All right, boys.
All right, we're gonna
Hit
do,
us.
1 and 7. We're gonna do Pulp Noise. All right. That first little bit you heard was off of our
Got our theme
current
playing right
record,
there.
which you can get on Spotify, and we have copies in the back. But right now, we're gonna play some brand new stuff that we have plans on recording in the next month.
Well, all
So I
right.
hope you like it. If it's terrible, tell us. We won't record it. Cool breeze on a Saturday night. Dressed up and I'm looking just right. We're going down to the temple of sin. Tonight we worship at the drive-in. Our human flesh on the screen. Exploitation, teenage dream. Running wild, hearts on fire. Come on, baby, your one desire. Grindhouse midnight show. Pussycat here, pussycat go. Evil dead till the moonlight's gone. All the kids scream dead by dawn. Woo! double feature horror show. Pulp noise on the radio. Black and white on the silver screen. Vincent Price gonna make you scream. Well, cool breeze on Saturday night. Dressed up, looking just right. Going down to the temple of sin. Tonight we worship at the drive-in. Double feature, horror show, pulp noise on the radio. Black and white on a silver screen. Touch of red, make you scream. It's a full moon night when the stranger steps inside into the last shred of light. On a full moon night, on a full moon night, when the stranger steps inside. And the terror that you feel holds you so tight.
Drum solo.
Makeshift drag strip on a 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 makeshift drag strip. Everybody dies tonight. Makeshift drag strip on a 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 makeshift drag strip. Everybody dies tonight.
Jesse James Medicine Show. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll tell you, if I would have had your records 40 years ago when I had my first apartment, we would have joyfully broken every piece of furniture in the place every weekend.
You can still live that dream. It's not too late. It's not too late, man.
It's too late for me. Yeah. It's too late for me.
At this point, you're not so much a punk, you're more a terrorist if you do shit like that. So like,
Exactly.
That's funny. All right.
You guys are all about the rock and roll, man.
That's all we're about.
It all
Seriously,
comes
just-
back to the center.
This quote I got off of you guys: raw power is more than soul. It's got a son called rock and roll.
Well, it's actually Iggy Pop you got that quote
Yeah,
from.
that's
that's
Raw Power by Iggy Pop.
Yeah. Describes you guys, man.
We probably shouldn't play Raw Power.
You guys are pure joy, man.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about.
The joyful freedom of performance. That's a zone that you guys are in, and you're full of yourselves.
That's all it is, really, for us, really. So.
Speaking of rock and roll, you wanted to play a number for these cats, right?
Oh, I did, actually.
Yeah. This is a song about your diet. It's one of our brand new ones. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah,
About Jesse's diet?
Our diet. No, it's literally for all the carnivores out there. So for any vegans, listen carefully. Listen carefully, vegans.
Well, I ain't a vegan boy, 'cause I like the taste of blood and soil. I tell you people I ain't no cannibal, 'cause a vegan is an animal. Well, I ain't a vegan girl. She was dairy-free with a chocolate swirl. Where that grass-fed meat just tastes so sweet. And my mama always said, you are what you eat. Well, I ate my vegan mama. Well, I steamed her up like a sweet in the sauna. So damn lean, so damn clean. Well, if you tried it, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Don't tell me you don't like my diet, baby. Don't knock it until you try. Well, there ain't no need to count the calories. Weight Watchers, bitch, please. I ate that vegan barista. I turned him into a one-man feaster. That funky little fella fed a family of four. And that's a one less hipster at the Whole Food store. 'Cause I ain't a vegan boy. 'Cause I like the taste of blood and soy. And I tell you people, I ain't no cannibal. 'Cause a vegan is an animal. 'Cause a vegan is an animal. 'Cause the vegan is an animal. Safari.
Jesse James Medicine Show, everybody. You guys are dexterity is a word that comes to mind. Sideshow dexterity, my man.
Thank you.
You've got massive dexterity. How do you guys create? You guys just lock yourselves in a room and jam it all out?
Fist
Like
fight.
how do you make your sounds?
He said it best. Fist fights, literally. You know,
you
we
got
just
the
it's
first
just
part. Lock yourselves in a room, fist fight, and something comes out. Then you go to the hospital, you recover, and then you go record that. So I don't know.
just make sure the riff's cool, and that's what takes us
sew
a
up
long
the
time.
wounds and sew up the tunes.
Basically, man, yeah. I mean, it's not rocket science, you know.
It's not rocket science. It's rock and roll.
It's rock and roll
Christ's sake.
science.
You know, we're out here just playing what we love to play and writing about the things that we like and that we think about. We got the new song about the drive-in and like horror movies and stuff like this. That's what we love. We're not going to sing about stuff we don't know about.
No.
Yeah.
Sing about hating vegans. Sing about hating going to work and all that kind of stuff. So like,
Rebellion.
No,
exactly
it's not that we hate vegans. It's just
No,
that they're so delicious. I can't stop eating.
They,
You love
they
eating
are
vegans.
delicious.
Ever
Well,
since
they
I
have
went,
quite a nice diet, so they make a
Those,
good
those,
meal.
them free
that's the thing,
Yes.
Ever since I went to the farm and they're like, these pigs are all grain-fed and grass-fed, I was like, well, I know some grain-fed, grass-fed folks.
the free range vegans.
Let's
the free range vegans.
save this grocery bill, cut down on this grocery bill, and start murdering some vegans.
This one's
Lord knows there's plenty of them.
how about a leg? How about a leg? I'll take a leg.
It's a joke. We put it in a song.
I'll take a breast.
And you guys are pretty much playing somewhere every weekend,
Pretty
I-
much,
either
you know.
that-
Lately,
as much as you can. You're
Lately, we
taking it-
took a step back because we're playing. We're playing a lot of go nowhere shows in Hamilton. We've had some really good ones in the past. Like we played with the Shakers, which is
Yes.
an awesome show. That was really cool. But we've been playing a lot of shows in Hamilton that have really not been super beneficial to playing in Hamilton. So we've been playing in London a lot of the time.
Right.
Like I don't know if anyone in Hamilton here knows about London. London's hip. Like London's got a lot of cool stuff. London's got a bowling alley that has a venue there.
Yeah,
It's
you were
actually
telling me
you
about
laugh, Big man, you laugh. But seriously, like Palisade Sociable has been very kind to us.
Yeah.
Hamilton, unless Lou Molinaro is putting it on, it's
Yeah.
You
yeah.
play the Richmond too out there in London.
yeah.
We played the Richmond a
Yeah.
whole whack of times. That
Yeah.
was our comeback show after COVID, and we played for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
'cause
it's funny. Like we grew up in this city and we've been playing our whole lives in this city. So maybe we're like super jaded towards it. But oh my God, Hamilton just gives us the boot, man.
Really?
Our
we've had
hometown
a,
just
we've had a
kicks
hard
the-
time in this
Kicks
city.
the crap out of us. I mean, we love it. Don't get us wrong, but man, this place is hard.
we even had a Hamilton band. I'm not going to name names because they'll know who that we're talking about. We had a Hamilton band
was Bill.
actually say that they didn't want to take us on tour to the UK because we would show them up.
Well,
And I
yeah.
was
Look
like,
at
you
you
gotta be
guys,
kidding
man.
me, man. Like, we're opening for you. Like, step your game up, right?
Yeah,
Like, it's like,
exactly.
no, we can't have you guys. Like, I'm not going to say it's because we're
Yeah.
too good, but like, they
There
didn't
used
want
to,
us opening for them.
Like a
so.
few years ago, right after the depressing time ended, as you call
The
it.
great sad.
The great sadness ended
That
a few years
actually
ago.
crushed our. I still lament our crushed show with you guys, us, and the Berettas at
Yeah.
the St. Hollywood.
Oh, I forgot about that. Actually,
Yes.
that was going to be our last
that
time.
was a
at Hollywood.
COVID casualty.
But coming back from that, there was like a lot of really awesome stuff happening in the city where people were mixing scenes and things like that. Where we were playing for a lot of like super young kids in the punk and metal scene and stuff, and they were receiving it really well.
No
And for
doubt.
whatever reason, there was a time when that was okay, and then all of a sudden, all those doors kind of shut, and people were like, "No, you have to fit the genre. You have to fit the bill."
Like you almost
Yeah.
have to play the right kind of
Yeah.
hardcore and the right
And
kind
then
of metal and punk, and it's
if
just
you
like, well, what the fuck? Like,
if
what
you
are we
just
gonna
call
do?
yourself a rock and roll band, which is what we do, because
Yes.
we're so simple. Like what is this rock? It's rock and roll. It's not rocket science, right? Like I said, but we've been calling ourselves a rock and roll band so much that people. They're just like, well, we can't put you anywhere because like you're not any kind of
You're
music.
not genre specific
Yeah, you're not.
enough.
Like,
even
are you,
sort
like there's been times
we're not
where
a million
we've
years
just
old.
said like, no, we're rockabilly, so we can get the show.
Yeah.
You know,
The-
because like we need you to fit the bill, and we need you to do this. Okay, so yeah, we're rockabilly tonight.
If-
we're a rockabilly band. Give
if you-
us the gig.
If you look,
Yeah.
if you look back in history, even some of the greatest rock and roll bands were called something else. Like Motorhead was called metal. Aerosmith in the '80s was called metal. The Cramps were punk. The Misfits were punk. The Ramones
Yeah.
were punk. The New York Dolls were punk. the Velvet Underground was punk or whatever the hell. The Doors is, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, for fuck's sake, it's all rock and roll. Like, just call it rock and roll. You know, it's like ever since the Beatles became huge, no one wanted to call it rock and roll because, like, oh, well, you're not as good as the Beatles. Well, no, we're better. Like, there's better than that. There's, like, move on. Do something else. Like, don't stay in one spot.
still be
so
the
for us to
essence of
call
rock
ourselves
and roll.
rock and roll.
We're not bitter about anything at
No.
all.
Yeah, clearly.
We're really
Clearly.
like...
It'd be interesting if you guys could channel that energy into the music somehow.
Hey, we're
there
recording,
you go.
buddy. We're
Next
recording.
song.
It's all about doing it yourself. As much as we like to, talk shit and be dumbasses and
Do
stuff
your
like
thing,
that.
man. Just be you, man.
It's all on us. Like, everything is on us, and like, this is what this band is about. It's about doing it yourself. And
Absolutely.
if,
You guys are a singular thing, man. Nobody's doing what you're doing.
A singular duo.
Yeah, singular duo.
I like it.
All right. Hit us with some Jesse James Medicine Show, baby.
You want to play? I think it might be a good time to capo. I don't know. What do you think?
All right. We'll keep talking. I need to find my case.
All right, yeah.
My case is over here.
We're gonna capo up.
You need your tools. You need your tools.
Yeah, we need the tools. I didn't realize I was going to capo up.
Yeah, man. Okay. Here's the spiel. We're the Jesse James Medicine Show. We're from right here in Hamilton, Ontario.
That's right.
We've been playing here for a long, long time, and over a decade.
Over a decade.
Yeah. We have albums out on Spotify. We have albums for sale in the back. We have some
You
merch
got
and stuff. We got T-shirts. Framus doing it justice right there. You look
so awesome seeing you wear
looking
that
beauty.
shirt there, Framus. Like,
Yeah.
Flying the flag for you boys.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, should I call you Mike or Framus? I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
Am I calling you by your
and,
stage
no
name
real
today?
names,
Like,
no real
Before we
names.
continue, though, I do want to
Yeah.
thank all you guys for coming out here on a Friday afternoon, which
Yeah,
we
this
did
is
not
super
expect
awesome.
at all. We didn't expect. We expected it just to be like a recording thing, but to see you guys out here gives us energy because we love playing for people, and you guys are fucking awesome. So right before thank you so much, guys.
Are you leaving now, Will? You got your CDs somewhere? Where are your CDs?
Oh yeah, they're
William
in the
wants to
back
buy
in our
one.
They're in some bin in the back, but come find us. We're like, you know.
They're we have a bin in the back.
They got to
Yeah.
go. So
Oh,
Gary's got the money.
Gary's got money.
Hey, thank you,
Hey,
thank you.
All right.
no problem.
get you
friend.
one,
We'll
William.
get you a CD.
Oh, you'll get a CD.
Thank you so
Not
much,
only that,
guys.
you're
Don's
extremely
got
good
one,
looking.
too.
So there
And,
you go.
and also a big thank to the Cat, the bar staff here. We used to play this place all the time. It's so good to be back here.
it's
Thank you, Cat.
we
Good to have
we
you
love
back.
being at the Cat and Fiddle. This is where we became best friends, really.
Yeah. And thank you, Framus, for putting this on, man. Thank you for having us.
And handsome Gary.
Yeah.
And
Handsome Gary,
where's
beautiful
where's
Kimberly.
Kim? Kim was supposed to be. I was going to thank Kim, but she's like upped and offed somewhere. So she done RUNNOFT. So she run offed.
All right, we're gonna play two of our proudest songs we've ever written, and they're on the album that the gentleman is going to purchase.
All right.
So it's also on Spotify and iTunes, wherever you like to listen to your music. You can find us. We've
It's a
made it
self-titled
available.
album, right?
Sorry?
It's a
Self-titled
album.
Yes, self-titled. That's right.
Awesome.
Here you go. This is this one dedicated to being back at the Cat. This is for all our Celtic brethren with the heritage. Take it, Jesse.
I will.
Well, I will tell you a tale so honest and sincere. The ballad of these modern privateers, not commissioned by a country or by a crown. There's no one left to answer to. I'm the captain now. I steer the ship and I call the shots. I keep the records of the battles we've fought. So stop me, my friends, if you've heard this all before, and I'll speak of this no more.
Hey! king to leave my country and my home. Sent to sail Atlantic seas where Spanish galleys roam. My wanted hopes and dreams of reaching distant foreign shores. Never went down like a Lusitania in the First World War. It's all in the past, I left it all behind. The present is hell, but the future is mine.
I won't spend one more minute chasing someone else's dream. I sail for adventure on a ship without a sea. And I ain't coming back till my holds are filled with thunder. Fire no guns, but we still bring the thunder. I don't need any single port of call. I've seen things you won't believe, man, I've seen it all. Wasted and wrecked and forced to start anew. I'll conquer this world if it's the last thing I do. Been the Jesse James Medicine Show. You guys are awesome. We got albums, we got songs. Check us out. We love you. Woo! Like a dirty dog, I'm blind from the heat. I follow the smells of sugar and meat. Sugar and meat, animal love, a savage soul can't get enough. Prowling panther inside of prey, on the street when you walk my way. Well, I lose my mind, but I feel alright. A satchel savage on the loose tonight. 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 On the loose they're running. I'm running free, a true nature's child, running down a dream. My soul-fired engine, housed in bloody bone, drives me to a future I can call my own. Raw power gonna take its toll, gonna burn my savage soul. Savage soul, savage soul. Savage soul. Woo! Like a dirty dog, blind from the heat, I follow the smells of sugar and meat. Sugar and meat, animal love, the savage soul can't get enough. Prowling panther inside of prey, on the street when you walk my way. Well, I lose my mind, but I feel alright. A satchel savage on the loose tonight.
you. Good night.
Jesse James Medicine Show concludes our Shake It Up broadcast on CanuckTunes.ca, live from the Cat and Fiddle, corner of John Street South at Augusta in Hamilton. Recorded in front of a live pub audience who thinks you can make a killing as an artist, but not a living. Next week's guests is Alex Warms and Rocket and the Renegades. For famous Framus, Kimberly Robin, and me, Gary Greenland. Have a great weekend. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. CanuckTunes.ca. All Canadian. Always.